Welcome to PRRPCCTV. We are back live, full of hands, and I'm trying to zoom in on these geese actually because I don't have my microphone with me, but I actually think it's okay to use the phone microphone so I can see my hands, because what I'm trying to do is zoom in on these geese, which are black on top, and get the black going, because there's a lot of birds in our city, but the geese keep moving away, so it's like really hard. See, if I move, they just like move to where I'm going, you know? So anyway, so I decided just to do the ground there, try to hold my microphone, but this is welcome to PRRPCCTV, and the geese just keep running away. Eventually, maybe I can try to, okay, well, anyway, welcome back. I had an idea. I was looking at the last footage of the digital comic, and I actually had a new idea for how to kind of fix the situation with the drawing with the hands thing. Okay, geese. This isn't working. Okay, they're gonna run away. You know what? I have a better visual for this anyway, so I'll just, I'll cut to that. Okay, no more annoying geese. But the reason I had this idea for this visual is because I remembered something that is at the top of this abandoned fire tower right here, which to me is like a much better visual. Oh, I should watch the branches. So basically, let me back up a little bit. So the reason I was looking at the footage of last week's episode, and the reason I was thinking maybe there's a problem with the digitization is because through the helmet cam, basically the computer screen looks really like washed out or blown out. Basically, it's really hard to see the computer screen through the helmet cam. But I don't want to disorient people and go back to analog, and especially because like digital comics are kind of the future and analog comics are a lot more in the past. So basically, I want to make sure we're doing digital, but the digital looked kind of bad and weird. And so I thought, what about a digital analog kind of amalgam or synthesis, as it were, which is what I remembered and recalled that back when I was in school, I used to take notes in this notebook during class. And the reason I got this notebook was because it was erasable. So basically, you can take notes or draw comics and then erase the notes and do it all over again. So first of all, I wouldn't need any more paper to keep drawing analog over and over. And then second of all, there's a way to actually digitize the comics with like, I don't know, like a QR code or something. I'm not really sure. It's just like a way to kind of scan them and make it digital. So unfortunately, the reason we're going here, almost there, is because for a while, after a little bit of a fire, I kind of pulled up here, lived here for a little bit, and I think I left my notebook at the top of the water tower, or fire tower, or whatever it is, and it's in my backpack, which I left up here. So the reason, so I haven't done this hike in a while, I'm out of breath, but it was right there. Shoot. Oh. It's not here. Oh. Shoot. Well, okay. Well, basically, if I can find another one of those notebooks, I can kind of digitize. Oh, hold on. I don't know if this can fit through the bars here, but can you see that? I can't really zoom in. There's a little bluish blob down there. I don't know if it's visible. I might have my backpack. Oh, that'd be great. Okay. Okay. The great news is, here actually I'll show you. I found my notebook is in the backpack. Oh, it's got a little icy recently. So we do have, oh no, the geese. No, I brought you bread. I brought you food. Oh, shoot. I was planning on coming here because these geese are usually less flighty than the other ones, but those, shoot. Oh man, okay, well, I was gonna draw the geese live. I brought my notebook here. It's hard to tell what you saw, but anyway, I have my notebook. I was gonna draw the geese. Oh, so annoying. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just draw about the geese. I'll just draw about them in the library. Okay, shoot. Okay. Okay, so we are back now in our kind of sound booth safe haven. We can move that out of the way now. And the very nice thing about being in the sound booth, actually, for normal podcasting, is that nobody out there can eavesdrop on the reviews and get the reviews ahead of time. But I've put the computer and stuff away because we don't need that. And instead, I have my backpack with my notebook in it. So one kind of tricky thing about this camera I'm noticing from the footage is I don't always know. Oh, that's good. I don't always know. Oh. What I'm seeing, for instance. I could be seeing hopefully the comics, but mostly the walls or something. So that's one thing I need to work on, I think, for the video component of this comic. Okay, so oh, my pen, I forgot. So there is a pen element here, and the cloth element, which is really cool. Luckily, I also have those in here. This is kind of, I don't know. Anyway, as you'll see, I'll demonstrate in a second, but this is my notebook I use for school. It basically has kind of all my old notes on it and everything. I don't know. There's just a lot of, anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. But basically, I can use this and just erase it. Usually use water, I think, because I don't think it'll erase on its own. But if I just erase this page right here, I can, let's see. Give me a second, hold on. Hopefully spit works too. Yes, okay, great. So hopefully you can see the pen just comes right off. Ooh. And then I can just make a new comic where the pen used to be. So let me just, this is gonna take a lot of spit, hold on. I should have brought a water bottle. But basically, yeah, it's just, I can just keep writing on these comics over and over and over and over. And there won't be any, I can use this indefinitely, basically. And as you see in the corner, there's a little QR code there. You can basically make them as digital as possible despite being kind of analog. So, you know what? Actually, I can probably just repurpose some of this. Like, I can just add a hat to this old guy. He was kind of annoying anyway, so I can make him better. But next time I'll bring water, though. I'll definitely want to bring water. But as you can see, it's basically all gone and perfect. So, okay, cool. So now we have the pen, and we can just write on here whatever we want. So now I have full control of my hands. No more digital mice. No more having to hold papers down. This is going to be the first real, true, you know, new relatable PRRP comic. So do make sure you're sharing, because right now, you know, we're still not working on the podcast, even though I really want to, but my sister hasn't gotten back to me. So I just, you know, this is what we have to do. So we start with PR. Oh, shoot. You know, sometimes I feel like it used to write better. I feel like it was like, yeah, like a little bit thicker before. I don't know. For some reason, these new pens maybe just aren't as good quality. So we write PRRP, the comic. Yeah, it feels better, the comedy comic, of course, to write with this pen versus that pencil or with even a mouse. Even though it's like a little bit hard to see here, I think this is already better. And then, of course, this is number 20, last one was 22, so this is number 23. Right there, perfect. And then we can just reappropriate this guy.
just don't want this door. Okay, that's better. And then we can have him just, we can even use a speech bubble probably and say, well, let's see what today's comic should be about. Oh, this is already so much better though, isn't it? Can you see how much better it is? I wish the pen was a little bit thicker, but you'll see once I scan it how much better it's going to be. So, and here's what we'll do. This will be, we'll make him an alien right here, or a robot, or whatever the prompt was. I forgot. Somebody once made a prompt, but you probably already know all that. It was in the old episodes. Oh yeah, this is a little bit better there. Okay, and then he'll say, what did we do today? The geese were annoying. We'll be like, ugh, those geese are so loud. They just chirp, cluck. What is geese? They chirp, not quack. Quack's duck. Chirp. Tweet is internet, not cluck. What did geese do? I don't know. We'll just say ugh. I like to say ugh. That's so relatable. People always really like this disparaging stuff. Ugh. The geese chirped so loud. Coo? The geese coo? Is it? I think it's coo. The geese coo too loud. And you can't even catch them. Should I write that, or is that implied? I'll write uncatchable. That'll kind of be the best of both worlds there. Sometimes you just gotta do it twice. And then, okay. Oh yeah, he's got a robot hand. There we go. And yeah, and now we can just draw a goose. And then this, look how much space we have too. The whole panel can be, you know, like, oh, so much bigger than that tiny little piece of paper that was, I think, like right here-ish. This is basically, you know, 4 times bigger. So that's really nice. If only, there we go. We got the whole panel now. So yeah, this is how you draw comics analog digitally. It's going to be so cool to see the final product, but it already feels so much better. Maybe if it was on like a cleaner page, if I had actual water, this is going to maybe draw easier. So that's probably what that is. Yeah, and then you can't catch, he's trying to catch the geese right here. And they're just running away and cooing. Coo, coo, coo. Yeah, that'll help clarify as well. And then the geese, you know, black neck. We'll just pretend the red's not there. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, they have the wings on. I hope you can see this because it's feeling so much better just to draw like this. I did kind of doodle in class a lot, as you probably could tell, but I only got a little bit in trouble for it. It was mostly for other stuff. But so I've gotten pretty used to doodling in this notebook before, but it's kind of been a while, so I didn't know if it would take. But yeah, it's like second nature coming right back to me. But yeah, there we go. The cooing geese. Look at that. That looks so much. It's probably the best comic I've drawn so far. So hopefully the internet will like this one. Although I can't, it's so annoying right now, I can't upload it to my usual Instagram and, you know, Twitter and everything. Not Goose Tweeter, but like, not Coo-er, but anyway, yeah. So I'll have to figure out where I'm going to post these, but yeah, that's the goose are too loud and I can't catch them. Look, you can see here, I'll make a, you know, you can't catch it, see? And then they fly away. And then the classic, I know this one from the sky. Then you know where the birds are. Those are the 3 annoying birds that wouldn't eat the bread earlier, but they are missing out because it was pretty good. Okay, yeah, so that is the comic. I'm going to try to get as close as I can on a focus because it is hard to tell where the focus is. And then I want to show you really the coolest trick. So as long as I have it in focus, hopefully I can use that still for a QR shot because there's the QR code. So I'll scan that later. But the next time, all I have to do, and then I just erase it. Oh my gosh. Why isn't this coming off? You just saw it come off. Why isn't this coming off? It's just blurring. But you just... Okay. This is the wrong kind of pen. There's like certain pens that you're supposed to use just for this. Oh, sorry. And I don't know where I put mine. but you have to use certain pens. You can't just use any pen. So this actually isn't going to erase. So I'm not going to, okay. Well, anyway, just imagine this is the comic that you can see. Just imagine there's no smudges on here, and then I'll erase it in another episode once I figure out. I have the eraser, that's not the problem. The problem is I do need another pen. Anyway, okay, so that's PRRPCCTV. The cooing geese are annoying. We can all agree. Why don't you share this somehow, if you can, wherever I post it. And I'll have to get a new pen, and then we'll CC you next week.